Hello, today is December 10th, 2012, and I am 5 weeks on testosterone. I am really happy with my changes and the process. I don't regret anything. This has actually made my life so much more complete, I find already. So I've been getting questions about my gender identity and how I knew that taking testosterone was right for me. So I think I should start off by saying that I grew up in a really silenced household. We weren't really allowed to talk about our feelings or emotions or opinions or perspectives, and definitely I wouldn't have been able to bring up anything about my gender. So, yeah, just, I guess that was part of it, how it took me so long to figure it out, but, I definitely identified with males more at, during my childhood and at, puberty. Those feelings of wanting to be male only, um, increased. My gender dysphoria, which is uncomfortableness with your gender, only increased because I was getting my chest and my menstrual cycle. It was grade 6, and it was just a really confusing and frustrating time for me because I was like, why do I have to go through the female changes? Like, this sucks. I hate this. I hate my body. Why am I going to be stuck like this for the rest of my life? It's not fair. Um, I talked about being embarrassed of my chest so much that my friend actually brought an article, a magazine with an article in it, about breast reductions to school in grade 6 because I was just really, really embarrassed. Um, and I knew I wanted it off so early, but I didn't know about any surgical procedures that would change, that would make my chest look male, or any, um, yeah. So, yeah, so I started, well, I always, in elementary school and high school, I definitely experimented with my style and how my style made me feel and what I felt more comfortable with, and I definitely always felt more comfortable wearing male clothing and covering up the female parts that I was uncomfortable with. So that was a big kind of realization for me. Um, but still, I didn't know what to do with that information. Um, so during grade 12, I joined a play about homophobia, and I met some really cool trans people that I talked to and informed me a little bit about trans and gender variation, and I really connected with this information right away. It was something that I knew I had to look into. So I started researching, and as soon as I went to university, I got hooked up with the resources on campus to go to therapy, to talk about it with other people who might have been having the same experience as me, and to get a diagnosis to move on with the process, because at that point I was pretty sure that I'd finally discovered uh, what my feelings of self-hatred were all about. Um, so, definitely, I do not regret taking testosterone. It has brought me so much inner peace. I took a long time to think about the decision. I took 3 years to finally make that decision to go on hormones, and it has definitely improved my life and improved my state of mind totally. And I kind of want to talk about my coming out story because I think it has a lot to do with how I know that I'm so secure in my gender identity. Because when I came out, I did lose a lot of people, important people to me in my life, because they were not understanding of my transition. And I actually lost a friend of 13 years who I I really did love and really wanted her to stay in my life. And I couldn't if I wanted to go through my transition. And so I had to pick my self-happiness over someone who didn't support me. And back then it felt like such a huge decision, but now it just feels like yeah, obviously I need to put my own happiness and my own self-comfort ahead of anyone else. And now I have people who support me and love me for who I am, and it's great. I can be myself and still have people who will support me. And I think that's what's important because you definitely need supporters. Um, so anyways, my changes for 5 weeks. My appetite has definitely still increased. Um, my muscles, my ability to work out and my muscles, um, like my shoulders, the broadness of my shoulders and the muscle. And also, I never had that much muscle, but now like it's actually like hard. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. That's keep getting bigger and that's pretty cool. And definitely a lot of hair on my legs especially and on my feet. I'm getting some like on top of my feet. Yeah. Um yeah, transitioning is great. Um I couldn't be more sure of this decision, and I really want to start a discussion about how people feel gender wise and the different variations of genders, and if people feel like where's their comfort level with that right now. I think that's kind of yeah, important to know and important to discuss. So yeah, thanks for watching my video. Peace.